Catholic bishops in Nigeria are warning against the growing abuse of in vitro fertilization, saying even university students are selling eggs and sperm for cash. At their plenary in 𝐂𝐚𝐭 State, CBCN President Archbishop Lucius Ugoji urged government regulation on fertility clinics, warning that unlicensed operators put clients at risk of exploitation, medical complications, and even death.
It is also worrisome that due to the prevailing harsh economic situation in the country, many young Nigerian ladies, especially university students, are donating their eggs to fertility clinics for in vitro fertilization treatment, which no doubt gives hope to couples facing fertility challenges. In return for harvesting of their eggs, they are given peanuts by these clinics without being made aware of the short and long-term effects of the risky procedures.
He also condemned the commodification of human embryos as contrary to church teaching.
It is no less worrisome that Catholics who sell their eggs or sperms as commodities to fertility clinics for IVF procedures, as well as those who seek IVF treatment, seem to do so without being aware of the moral implication of their choices. It is therefore important to draw their attention to the teaching of the magisterium of the Church, which considers IVF gravely immoral. Apart from its separation of the unitive and procreative aspect of the marital act, a separation which the Church considers sinful, IVF involves the creation of multiple embryos, with some discarded, some frozen, or used for research, which the Church also considered morally wrong.
The CBCN also called for higher educational standards, decrying widespread exam malpractice and environmental harm from oil exploration in the Niger Delta.
Catholic schools have always been known for excellence in education. To maintain a traditional excellence, there is need for each diocese and religious congregation to benchmark her schools against the national minimum standards set by the government, to establish their strengths and weaknesses and to identify areas for improvement. Given the holistic nature of Catholic education, which is meant to prepare a child adequately for life here and hereafter, each diocese as well as each religious congregation is to ensure that there is zero tolerance of examination malpractice in its schools. The burgeoning ecological crisis in the Niger Delta region invites us, to whom God has entrusted the responsibility of safeguarding the earth, our common home, to listen attentively to the anguished cry of creation and the poor victims of environmental disaster. Our conscience is seriously challenged by the environmental devastation going on in this region, goaded by greed and the spirit of consumerism. Our contemporaries tend to perceive natural resources solely as economic goods and unlimited sources of personal profit. Thus, many strive to exploit and exhaust natural resources that took centuries to accumulate without regard for environmental pollution and degradation. We should not forget that nature is a gift to humanity and a task according to the intention of the Creator.